eggs. So this will be really fun to do if you're just bored at home, which I, of course, was. So let's get on with the video. The first ingredient you will need is Skittles. You will need heated water. I put it in a mug and transferred it to a water bottle to make it easier. You start by pouring the Skittles onto a plate. To make it look cooler, you put the Skittles in color order like we did. We sped it up so it's faster though. This is how it should look when you have finished. After that, of course, you eat the leftovers. When this process is finished, you pour the hot water onto the plate. As it melts, this is the process you should see. When you are done, you could either mess it up like we decided to do, or you could put it in the refrigerator or freezer and let it dry, and it turns out to a cool mold. The next one I'm giving to my friend, Caroline.
So I'm gonna be doing colored roses, which are so tumbler.
You will need roses, hot water, and food coloring for this.
First, just pour your warm/hot water into the cups. I'm using a water bottle from the previous DIY. It doesn't have to be too much water, but yeah. Now pour your food coloring in, and preferably you should have white roses. We have red because that's what we had. So I'm mixing blue and red to make purple, so it's a little darker. And I'm just gonna use scissors to stir it. And then you just do that with all the other cups. Then you take your one rose and cut the stem off. Be careful not to get it in one of the cups. And then you have to cut it into 3 parts, or like use your fingers. And I'm gonna try to cut it. I usually use bigger roses, but you know.
Yeah, that's what we got.
So then you put each part of the stem you cut into the water and food coloring, and if they don't go in, then you should probably put more water in, like mine. Eventually, after like hours, or like wait for it overnight, it goes to the petals. So we're just gonna wait for it overnight because we're having a sleepover. So yeah. So we decided to do it with only one color because more were harder, and this is how it turned out the day after, but only in the morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, it looks really cool, and you can do more than one color, but we chose not to. Bye.
So this experiment is called Pepper Surprise. The reason it's called that is because it's always a surprise what happens after you put the pepper and the dish soap in. So the ingredients are this cup of water. We're actually gonna put the injector in so we can inject it into the water bottle, which we're doing all this in. The pepper and the dish soap. So let's get on to the experiment. So we're using the injector as if it was, what's that thing called where you hold it up?
Funnel?
Yeah, we're using it like a funnel. So we're putting this part in, and because this is bigger than the water bottle, we're going like this until half of the bottle is full. If you have too much or too little water, it's okay. But you don't have to do this part. You could just fill up the water bottle, but since we're showing you, we thought it would be easier if the ingredients were right here. Okay, so next up, we're going to be using the funnel again. So you need a lot of pepper for this experiment, because after that, when we put the dish soap in, it's supposed to explode. So if you don't have enough pepper, then it's not going to work. So once you have the correct amount of pepper, as you can see, you want to use the soap and just squeeze it into the so-called funnel, because that's what we're calling it, until you have enough. You need also a lot of soap, but not too much like the pepper.
Look at what happened, guys. It all bubbled up and turned into this mess.
Oh. Okay, that we have to clean up, so
bye.
So we'll get back to you on the next one.
Bye. So for this DIY, we're gonna make tie-dye milk. So you'll need some milk, food coloring, which my enemy, obviously, my hands, dish soap, and either your finger if you don't care about getting food coloring on it, or something like a Sharpie or a Q-tip. So let's get started. So you'll need multiple paper plates because I wouldn't use an actual plate, and any type of milk. So
you could use almond milk, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So we're gonna be dumping that. Oh God.
That happens to me all the time.
Okay, just until it coats the rim of it. Like that. So once you have the milk in there, you put some colors of food coloring.
Make sure you spread them out and only a little bit.
Yeah, not too much.
Okay, that's good. That's too much.
And then you use green. It doesn't matter what colors you use, but
you could use 2, you could use a lot. Just make sure you spread them out evenly.
Whoa, that looks cool.
You can't see how cool the green looks on camera, but like it does look cool.
Okay, so now you want to take your Sharpie or no, Sharpie or whatever you're using. Q-tip works the best. But actually, I'm gonna use a pencil. So you're gonna use a pencil and then take your dish soap. I don't know what's the difference between regular soap and dish soap, and then coat whatever you're using. You could use your finger, but like, And then you're gonna do this.
In the middle, or all over. It looks super cool. The colors just spread out.
Yeah, it takes a little after you've done it once, but like,
and you could dip it back in the milk to make different patterns and designs.
Yeah, or you could add more dish soap and then do it. Oh God, look, I put too much. Don't use too much dish soap.
You're supposed to use more milk if you wanted to make patterns though, but dish soap works just as well.
Yeah. And it looks really cool. So, yeah.
We'll take some pictures of it. Bye guys! Hope you enjoyed my video.
We made a big mess.
Yeah, a big mess. As you can see, we have a lot to clean up. Our parents are going to kill us, so
I'm gonna go home and make you clean all this up. Bye!
Dude! Bye! Where did everyone go? Yeah, we don't play. Of course not. Who would be watching Stewie? Look at the face. Look at the face. Bye.
Prank. The last DIY is a prank. We're gonna put food coloring in Josie's water. So let's go.
Okay, so Caroline decides to ditch me, so you know I can see you, right?
No, you can't!
So she's gone. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my video.
I'm taking over Josie's channel. Bye.
No, don't take my phone. So Caroline decides to go home and ditch me, so I'll be filming this outro. Bye. Bye. I thought you went home.
Yeah, I did. Oh God. I'm stealing it.
So she's gone. And if you don't believe me, look at this. She's really weird. I don't know why I do this with her. Well, anyway, I really hope you enjoyed my video.
Yeah! Caroline! Ow! 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 I'm killing you. Bye! I'm stealing your thing. No! I'm eating.
Digging, I've started.